Namaste everyone, I'm Satish, and today we are going to, talk about Canadian study and visa trend. And in this show, as usual, we have very famous Mr. Kandel, the counselor. And with Mr. Kandel, we are going to talk about this week's trend. And I think this week has shown a glimpse of hope to all the applicants who are going to apply for Canada and who are still waiting for the visa. So without wasting any time, let me welcome Mr. Kandel.
Thank you, Satish.
So Mr. Kandel, how was the week?
Yeah, this week is actually a great week in terms of visa approvals because refusals were there in the past weeks, but this week is really great. A lot of our students have received their visa approval. This is very great sign. And in the AP sector, there are ups and downs, and we have realized that our earlier weeks were, bit negative, and now visa trends are improving. So I think it's always great time to apply to Canada. Canadian education system is really great. I encourage every students, even if you have received refusals, give a second attempt, and second attempt we are already doing some strategies, and that is going to work hopefully. So this is what I would like to say.
In fact, talking about a strategy, we have seen some positive results even in the case of reapplication. So would you like to explain that to our applicants who got refusal and hoping for reapplication?
Yes, earlier we received, almost similar kind of refusals to everyone. So we did some corrections in the financial and the purpose of the study as well. And interestingly, the processing times as well is bit improved. I mean, within a month, some students are receiving the decisions. We are addressing all those financial shortcomings if you have, and also we are using RCIC consultant on your behalf. So, overall, that will be making your application strong. So these are things, and also the case-by-case basis, we are advising, guiding our students. So don't be, frustrated even if you have refusals. Please come to Gorito, and we will be helping you to reapply, and we are very hopeful that you will be getting your study permit approved.
So talking about another point, as of now, people are confused. There is a lot of speculation going in the market regarding the future of Canadian visa trend.
Okay.
And people are saying the election is approaching, so it is going to impact the visa badly. And also some, Prime Minister and leader of opposition, they are also talking about curbing the international workers. So I think, there is a lot of speculation going on. So people are finding it hard to make up their mind, even if they are going to apply to Canada or not. So comparing this result, I think everything is going smooth. So why there is so much of a speculation?
Yes, Mr. Satish, actually the election is there, and as usual, everywhere they need some kind of issues. So I think this is again, same thing we are experiencing now. October 25, they are going to have election, and for these changes, let's say the curbing of immigrants, study permit approval, escapings, and all that. He is, there's something they are making the issues, the agendas, right? So, everywhere this works, and sometimes it's very, it's not official that we can tell here publicly, but there are so many things going on. So still we are very hopeful that Canada will be welcoming international students, because international students are the major contributors to the Canadian economy, and this they are not going to lose their billion-dollar business. So we need to be very technically thinking on this thing, and some issues I cannot say you publicly here. So we know what's going on, and we know how to make your application stronger, and we know how to make the visa approval chances for you higher. So we never guarantee that you will be getting visa, but we can try to make our application stronger, make our application more affiliate, make our application more justificable. And
Okay. So in the case of making the application more stronger, what are the major factors students or applicants need to consider before, hoping to apply?
yeah, so actually, as usual, we are telling, language, should be there, and you should meet the language criteria. Your program of choices should be in relation to your work and academic history. Financial, you have to pay 1 year's tuition fee at least, and you have to show the proof that you will be able to cover your living expenses and next year tuition fee and next year living cost and all that. So apart from there, there are certain supporting documents you can use. If you are having investment in share, you can show that. And if you have got the education loan sanction, you can show that. You can also get the guarantee letter from the bank that they will be dispersing your loan. So these are the things. And if you think you are missing something to include in your previous application, that you can put in your new applications. And we are writing in such a way to justify your application. Our team, Satish is here, and we have Sodi Erhon. We will be all helping you to make your application very strong, and let's hope that will give you positive results.
So with that note, Canada is always a welcoming country.
Yeah.
And we have seen that time and again, but there is ups and down, and the down has gone actually. So the future days are going to be more brighter than the days which we recently.
Yeah, at least we can hope this, because this week we have seen this in.
Yeah.
So that on the basis of that we are telling.
So that's why we want to convey the message directly to the students and parents.
Yeah.
You don't need to go into the market buzz or what's speculation over there, because reality is one thing, speculation in lots of other things.
Yes, and so this actually also you have to be very much clear why you are going to Canada. So majority of the students are having this confusion.
Yeah.
You need to be very clear that you are going to Canada for your study, not for work, not for earning money instantly.
Yeah.
And in order to be eligible to study in Canada, you have to show great financial background in your home country.
Yeah.
So you need to show this, but sometimes some students have different purpose. You don't have very good financial status, but again, if you want to go to Canada, even if you get the visa approved, you might face some trouble while in Canada.
Yeah.
Because we never guarantee you for the job. So you need to depend on your sponsor income.
Yeah.
So make sure your financial is very perfect. Then only you have to decide to study in Canada. But when we think just being in Canada, that can sometimes create some trouble.
Yeah. And I think, people have understood it from, hearing it from their friends, relatives who are currently studying in Canada.
Yeah.
And also, if you are determined to complete that study in time with good grade, definitely you are bound to come back.
Yeah.
And you are there, getting a good job, earning a good amount of money, and also securing your future as a permanent resident and other facilities that Canada provides.
Yeah.
So we have actually gone through lots of visa trend and current ongoing rules that is there in Canada. So let's come back to the courses and colleges which students can apply, and what are the new colleges or universities that we recently signed into?
Actually we have a lot of institutions with us, but as we can see in current scenario, I always recommend you guys to choose very unique programs while in Canada. I mean, as per your academic background, you have to choose the program, that's fine. But there are again unique programs. So for January, a lot of programs are open and you can apply. So make sure your program choice are not very regular, but very different, unique, so that you can justify your purpose of studying that particular program in Canada. So I think we have very well experienced counselors here with great to help you.
And also, like every now and then, countries, they try to, like control their immigration policy, and also try to regulate it.
Yeah, that we have to accept.
Yeah.
They have one policy and we cannot protest or be against on that. We have to always accept. Canada is free to make their one policy on immigration and all that. But we have to act accordingly. Yeah.
So previously, people used to take Canadian visa for granted.
Yeah.
Now they were saying that like there is a lot of refusal, which country to apply.
Yeah.
But as long as your application is strong, you don't need to be concerned about lots of other cases, no?
Yeah, not only Canada, so this in Australia also introduced these cappings, I think.
Yeah, recently they announced.
Recently, UK is doing same thing. The US is having their one policy.
Yeah.
We have to respect the policy.
Yeah.
But we have to be in the guidelines, what they need exactly.
Yeah.
They are never completely stopping the student, but they want to filter.
Yeah.
So the kind of jobs they need, according to that, they want to, get the students in their country. I think this is what we have to understand. We have to do a lot of research before going to Canada, before choosing your programs.
Yeah. And it will have a lasting impact on your career also.
Yeah.
For example, business course.
Yeah.
It's not that business course is not a good course,
Yeah.
but lots of applicants choosing the same program without actually figuring out what are the career prospects they have with that program.
Yeah.
So you might, just look into other available options, including bakery, confectionery, welding.
Yeah.
So what are another programs?
Carpentry, we have electrical, heavy equipment maintenance, the trucking, culinary, we can say. So there are a lot of practical programs,
Related programs.
early cycle.
And even like previously, they used to give very less offer letter for nursing courses.
Yeah.
But this time around, colleges are encouraging students to apply for practical nursing, which will lead you to registered nurse in Canada. So there are lots of career-focused programs students need to, think of before applying to any other country.
Yeah.
Not even in Canada.
Exactly.
So having said that, we are approaching to this winter intake. So what is the deadline for winter?
Yes, actually there are no deadlines to be in precise, but currently we can see within 3 months, 4 months we are getting the visa decisions. Based on that, still we can apply for January 25 intake or May 25. But if you are financially prepared, let's apply for January intake. And many students, they have that thinking January will be very cold, and that's very true. But you can go January because you cannot avoid January. Even if you go for May, you will be ultimately facing January. So you have to be prepared on the cold.
Yeah, one student was there, he was confused which college to choose.
Yeah.
He was actually hoping to apply for Masters of Business Administration program. I gave him few choices, including UCW in Vancouver and International Business University in Toronto, Kandel University in New Brunswick. So in every location and every institution, he used to come up with some fault. For example, in Vancouver, he used to say expensive city. In New Brunswick, like it's very cold, 6 months round, it is cold. And in Toronto, he was saying capping. So what are the answers that you would like to give to those students?
Yeah, so really dilemma. Yeah, actually you have to understand your situation first. So what is the amount you are okay to spend? That is the most crucial thing. For example, if you are thinking to spend certain budget, that budget might not be okay to be in Vancouver.
Yeah.
So definitely you have to choose maybe Kandel or New Brunswick or something like that. So first of all, you have to figure out your condition, and on that situation, we can give you the program options. So this is what we'd like to convey here.
Yeah. In this case, like the students, they take feedback from their friends and relatives who are there in Canada or other countries, and every people, they have different experience.
Yeah.
They would share the experience based on what they faced.
Yeah.
So I would like to say, if you are choosing one college or course, you are giving up with lots of other choices. That is called opportunity cost.
Yeah.
So it is always going to be there.
Yeah.
So you need to take a mature decision, and we are there to help you based on your criteria in that. So having said that, I think we have covered lots of things.
Yeah, and also I would like to inform you guys that Southern Alberta Institute of Technology, SAIT, has given application fee waiver, $150 for January 25, May 25 intake.
Also, at University of Winnipeg.
University of Winnipeg also has given application fee waivers. There are many institutions who are giving waivers. If you are really thinking to study in Canada, utilize this opportunity, because every penny counts. That matters for us. So we are making sure our students are getting benefits from colleges and universities. So this is what I want to say. And also, there are always negative things taking more space. So even we go behind negative things much easily, but we never look on the positive side. So be positive. Let's not follow the rumors. So Canada is again great country to study,
irrespective of gap in your academic percentage, even your financial backgrounds. Canada is actually giving visa to the students who are genuinely interested in pursuing that course.
Absolutely.
So that is one of the best, merit of applying to Canada.
And also, Satish, I would like to say there are some students who are just waiting the passport of TRV on their passport. Make sure that you are not losing the deadline to attend the campus. Okay? For example, Centennial College, they are giving 17, 20, 23. There are certain dates for different schools. So there are every program comes, they are giving up to 8. You have to be in Canada. Otherwise, you may lose the intake. So make sure you are following the college, university's instruction. So don't lose your intake. That's what.
And also, don't force yourself, I want to go in September.
And actually, Sabis, the very first days in the college, university are very important in terms of making networking, friends, making overall understanding of your professors, class, and everything. So don't miss this opportunity. January is fine. Don't worry. You don't force yourself. Don't take pressure. You need to go on September. And don't worry. But make sure you are getting maximum output of your Canadian stay.
And to those students who applied for September, but they are going to miss this September due to the delay in visa stamping. So, and their program is still not available in January. So what are your suggestions?
Absolutely. You can choose alternate programs. If you think there are some programs that are okay for you, you can switch the program. Otherwise, you have to go for May or September. Or if you want to stick on the same program, you need to be, okay in taking lengthy intake. September also, because there are certain programs which are available for September 1.
But they can go for Jan.
They can go for Jan with another program.
Okay.
Because if you are okay on that program, that's fine.
So for this time, you can improve your skills. You can take some training. Even you can find some job. If you really are, preparing yourself, you need to come out from your comfort zone.
Absolutely.
Go and find some jobs here in Nepal. Even the job is let's say odd job. Supposedly, let's say waiter or cook or barber even. So you need to respect all the profession. If you start to find the job like that, in the transition phase, it would going to help you in Canada. And you won't be shy to apply for any job.
And also make sure you are deferring on time. Otherwise, you are likely to lose some deposits amounts. So make sure you are deferring unless it starts to differ.
How they can see the timeline?
They are, colleges are sending you emails on that, and offer letter also they are certain dates, you can take that.
Also in the student portal?
Yes, they can also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and so we have seen lots of pending spousal and visitor applications. So are we expecting the decisions in upcoming months?
Yeah, we basically need to follow the timeline they are giving for spousal and visitors visa. But our major scope is study permit, so we can talk more only for study permit service.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think they will be getting the receipt.
Yes. I must be one the successful visa fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that, we have completed our Friday talk session.
Yeah.
And to all the new aspirants, please score 6.5, not less than 6 in IELTS, 16, not less than 16 PT, and even you can take TOEFL, 80, not less than 20. If you are giving some competitive exam like GRE or GMAT, it is good for you, but it is not mandatory.
Yeah.
So prepare yourself and do visit Goreto. Thank you.
Yeah. And also follow the traffic rules, because I have seen many youngsters, they are not following the lanes and traffic. Yeah. That's the reason we are seeing a lot of accidents. Yeah. So please follow the rules and make our country also beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
With that note,
Yeah. And
okay.